And we're going to do another example of finding an inverse of a matrix on the calculator, and you'll see why I'm doing another example just in a second. So we have this 2 by 2. There are matrices. First of all, to have an inverse, a matrix must be a square matrix, meaning a 2 by 2 or 3 by 3, 4 by 4, things like that. So first of all, it has to be a square matrix. And if it's a square matrix, then it may or may not have an inverse. So let's take a look. We're going to go ahead and put in, there we go. We're going to go ahead and put in to our matrix the correct 2 by 2. So I'm going to type right over so I can get to the numbers. And this is going to be this time a 2, a 3, 4, and 6, and we're going to clear. So we've put in our matrix. Now remember, I'm going to call that, of course, matrix A. I'm going to do this, and I'm looking for my inverse matrix. So here we go. Second matrix. I'm going to call up matrix A. I'm going to press x to the negative 1 power, which lets it give my inverse. And look what happens. It says no inverse matrix exists. So we could do this. We could go ahead and go to the go-to. Okay, and it's just saying, hey, I can't find an inverse of this matrix. So again, it says calculated result not found if dependent on a matrix inverse. So we can't solve this using an inverse matrix, right? We can solve it, and well, we can move towards solving it. And but let's take a look at why it didn't have an inverse. So look at this. Let me put it back into what it was before. Now, you don't know what the constant matrix would be, right? But here's what I do know. I do know that if I multiply, and I don't know what that was, if I multiply this by 2, then this becomes the very same line. So what I'm seeing is, now, it might be that this is a different number. This might be a different number than this one, right? So it might be that they are parallel. So it looks like they're the same line, but it might be that they're parallel, meaning these are different. But it also might be that these are the exact same numbers. We just don't have enough information to determine it. So I can't, I'm not going to be able to solve it with finding an xy point, right? Because those are at least parallel, perhaps the same line. Okie doke. Thanks for